up, guys? Me and Sexy Red just did a battle around the track in the rain. We got the black flag and then the red flag, which means stop, come in, you know, session's over, something's going on, I don't know, something. So I know one guy in the Nova was having some kind of issue or whatever. He had pulled over. My instructor invited me to back to their garage while we wait to see what's going on. And these, hey, good morning, morning. These are the two crazy brothers I was telling y'all about yesterday. Hope y'all don't mind being on camera. Scott and Chad. Yeah.
We're denying it all.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I'm not going to apologize for having fun.
Hey, never do. Oh, okay, yeah. What kind of car is it? What made you choose that car? And, you know, kind of maybe a little history of tracking cars and stuff. Where you started at,
yeah.
Like that.
So, you good?
Yeah.
So yeah, we did our first track day in 2004.
Okay.
But we learned through it by some BMW guys, BMW Club.
Mm-hmm.
So they invited us to one of these, a high-performance driving event at Barber Motorsports Park in Birmingham.
Okay.
So yeah, we went down. I started in a Prelude. He was in a BMW M3.
Okay.
And first session out, we were like, "Oh, this is the blast." We were hooked first time.
Yeah, so, same thing I did yesterday.
Yeah. And then the first time we went out, as brothers, we were like, "Don't you get anywhere near me," because we're thinking we're going to wreck each other.
But y'all passed that now, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. That only took maybe a day, and then we're like, okay, let's go out together. We can run together. We'll play smart.
Right.
So we did that, and then of course we're like, how can we afford to do this? This is expensive.
Oh, right, yeah.
So then we learned about the instructors, and the instructors get free track time for work.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah,
so then we're like, oh, we got to be instructors.
Right.
So I think it was about 5 years. We worked our way up to the advanced level.
Okay.
And then went through an instructor training school to become instructors.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
So now we get some free track time, but we have to get in cars with guys like you.
Right. And tolerate me.
Hopefully they don't kill us.
Like, don't kill me, yeah.
So,
I try not to. Like I said, I thought I was flying yesterday, and I went back and looked at the footage. I was like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just trying to learn the track and stuff, and you know, I wasn't trying to do no hero stuff, so I think it went well. And I did want to ask you. I mean, you can be candid. What are some things that you noticed that I need to work on? I mean, other than, you know, just knowing the track or whatever, and what things that I can improve on?
As a first timer out here, that's just it. Just learn the track, learn where you're going, remember it. Remember this turn's blind, remember where you need to be on track.
Okay.
Yeah, we just need you to get you used to, they call it the line.
Right.
We need you to learn the line, where you need to be, you know, in theory, on the track at all times.
Okay.
Of course, I say if it's pavement, you can drive on it. If it's grass, sometimes you drive on that too.
Right.
Yeah, but you know,
if you know what you're doing.
Exactly. But yeah, the first thing is just learn the line, and then also learn where the flag stands are to watch those flag stands.
Oh,
and
yeah.
As a beginner, to keep your eyes up, because when you're learning, you know, I'm talking about apex points.
Right, and that's what I was doing. Yeah.
I'm looking to here. I'm looking for here. I'm looking at this apex, but then you start driving to a point.
Yeah.
A point when you need to be good and smooth. So
right. That's what I was telling you. You told me to look at that car. Yep. I immediately put my head up, and I noticed it then. I didn't notice it until you said that. I was like, oh, shoot. That's what I'm supposed to be doing anyway.
Exactly.
Head, but I'm kind of, you know, like I said, it was a couple of spots I remember from yesterday, you know what I mean? You know, just going through it. But it's a couple of spots where I'm just like, I was completely blind. You know, I'm just relying on you, you know what I'm saying? You know, to tell me. But yeah, but this is that's
awesome. Pretty much it. And then just start slow and pick up the pace. You know, just like we did. Learn where you're going, then go a little faster and go a little faster, and an instructor can help get you there.
Okay.
Like, okay, this is good. It was a perfect line, but you know, we didn't hear the tires squealing, so you were in perfect control, so we know we can go a little faster.
Right.
And then approach and do that step by step. Approach those limits slowly.
Okay. So your grip will basically determine how much faster you can go at a given point.
And then if the car starts squirming or gets a little loose, then you're like, okay, I need to be careful. I'm at the limit. Or what did I do to make the car? You know, did I do something wrong to make the car push or get loose to the rear? It could just be an input. The car may still be able to go faster.
Right.
It just made a
but you made a
bad
break
input.
too soon, or
brake too hard, or got on the gas too hard, or threw it in too hard. So yeah, when I was talking about, kind of like a ballet, being good flow, smooth flowing movements.
Okay.
Yeah, don't toss the car and throw it into something.
And I noticed that. I noticed that too. Like when you said get on the gas, it's like I'm not used to it, so I was kind of pushing it a little too much. Well, I felt I was. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like it wasn't as smooth as I would have liked. I guess.
No, I didn't notice at that time. But yeah, you do. If the track's dry, some people do tend to try to get in it a little too hard, a little too fast.
Okay.
So that can get you in trouble.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, but this is freaking awesome.
Yep.
But tell me about your car. You said it's
that's
it's
the mine now. Yeah. So I ended up buying another M3 like my brother. So we had light cars, so that made it fun to go out and play with each other when we were light cars. And then he ended up buying a newer M3 with 400 horsepower, and then he's just automatically smoking me because he had a newer faster car. And we did that for a while, and then I started thinking, okay, I'm going to buy the newer V8 M3, and so that way we're back in newer car or equal cars. And then right when I started looking, he called me one day and he's like, hey, let's look at Caymans. Kind of like a Cayman. I'm like, well, I want a Cayman too, or a Porsche, any Porsche, so we started looking because we could get into the, a good used Cayman at a decent price.
That is probably, So, they're actually really affordable,
so,
the older ones.
So I found mine. It's a 2015 Cayman S. The 981 is what they call that one. So, and I bought it almost 2 years ago. And then I ran it against him and his V8 M3, and even though they're totally different cars, his has the M3 had 414 horses. This is 325. But yet his car's 3,600 pounds, 3,700 pounds. This one's 2,900 pounds. So on a tight, twisty track, the Cayman had a little advantage, but on a fast track like Road Atlanta, man, they're like dead equal. Like horsepower to weight was like dead equal. So, but then he was wanting a Cayman, and he just found this one back in February. And his is a 2014. Mine's a 15, it's a 14, but it's the same car. They're both 981s. They're both Cayman S's. They both have the same engine, same suspension.
So it's all stock suspension and everything you had done.
Yeah, his does have I think they call it an X73 sway bar in the rear. It's supposed to tighten it up a little bit. And then he does have the 20-inch Carrera wheels. I've just got the 19-inch Cayman wheels. But other than he's running a 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. I call it the cheater gearbox.
I'm
still rolling the old.
That's right. Yeah, you were manual. So have you driven his car on track? So do you still prefer the manual, or is it just the different flavor?
And on track, that PDK is awesome. It's faster. The gear ratios are a little closer. And then if you need a downshift in the middle of a turn, boom, you just click the downshift. With the manual, if the car is under load or coming over a hill and it's light or whatever, you got to be careful when you dump the clutch and shift.
You can
upset the balance of the car. The PDK so fast it does not upset the balance of the car. So
that's one thing I like about that. I took me and my buddy went to the Tail of the Dragon. He's got a C6 Grand Sport, and it's nothing like this, of course. But and I was telling him I drove my car down and drove his back. You swapped and came back up. And that was one thing I told him. I was like, I noticed whenever we were going down and I was about to tap the brakes, the transmission would automatically downshift and I wouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like it was thinking ahead, for me or whatever. So I imagine it's the same with that.
But even the PDK, we've run it in automatic mode. It's good. It's really good. But still, I prefer when I'm coming into turn to go ahead and click that downshift. Then it's in the gear. It's ready. When it's gonna the power's gonna be there. It's not gonna have to think and then downshift. It's gonna be there and ready to go. So but it's probably the best one that I've seen as far as automatic manuals or dual clutch automatic.
That's awesome.
And we'll switch every now and then because he still likes to drive the manual. So we'll just usually once a day we're like, hey, let's swap cars.
So I mean, even being taller, y'all don't have problems fitting?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we have no issues in these cars. Now, our older M3s, like I had to squish myself down in the seat, my helmet would rub, but these cars actually have plenty of headroom. The seats are low.
And that's how I felt in my, because I just bought that helmet, so I've never had a helmet on in the car. And when I got in, I was like, man, I'm touching the doggone roof, so I don't know if there's a seat adjustment I need to do.
Is your seat as low as it'll go?
I think so. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not even that tall, so I was kind of. So where did you? What instructor did they have an instructor school here, or did you go somewhere else?
We actually did it at Barber Motorsports Park in Birmingham, and it was through a BMW club. They call it BMW CCA, BMW Car Club of America, ITS, Instructor Training School. So it was actually a 2-day school class, a lot of classroom. Talking about how to be an instructor and get in a student's head. Try to control the car from the right seat.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Some instructors will be like, oh, I'm not doing it for the free track time. I just do it to give back or because I enjoy it.
Right.
I mean, I do enjoy it, but at the same time, I'm like, I give free track time.
It's just like paying your tires and you get a tax break. It's like, hey, you get a dual benefit.
And it helps, it makes the cost of the hobby a little cheaper.
Right, a little more manageable. So what about tires? Do y'all go through a lot of tires, or is that kind of?
Yeah, I mean, so like he's still running on the OEM Michelins. They're the summer tire, the PS4S, whatever.
4S, yeah.
And they're good tires, but they don't quite have the grip of like a 200 tread wear, track day tire.
Right.
So
those you probably go through a little faster because they're softer.
Yeah. So I've been running those Yokohamas. This is the second set of them, and so far it's been like 4.5 track days, and they're gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
oh my God.
Yeah. And all yesterday I was thinking that the cords will show. I was thinking these things are getting thin. I'm going to be seeing cords, but I've adjusted the camber up front, a little bit more camber, and I think that's helping the wear more evenly. But yeah, those tires have 2 days at Road Atlanta, 2 days at Road Atlanta, 2 days at Barber, and then I didn't get a whole lot of running in yesterday, but it's got a half day or so, and they're pretty darn thin. If it dries up today, my plan is to go ahead and finish them off.
Okay.
They may be showing cords by the end of the afternoon. So.
Also. Yeah. And so I'm assuming that the track alignment is easier to do on these cars.
So it's a stock alignment. I mean, you can get camber plates and do a more aggressive alignment, but I don't want to. I'm not right now. I don't need to do that. But there is a slight camber adjustment up front where it's just loosen 3 bolts and slide it over. So I just went full negative on the stock suspension.
Okay.
And it does help with the tire wear and turn in and stuff.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
I never thought that I'd be, I never thought I'd be tracking my car, but I definitely didn't think I'd be tracking in the rain. It's a couple of firsts for me, and I hope y'all enjoyed this, and we'll see y'all in a little bit. Night Train out.